Hello, we are here today with another student spotlight. Today we have Allie Nelson with us today. Say hi, Allie.
Hello.
We're really excited to hear more about her and her art and her Instagram account and how that kind of like blew into a business, how she sells art, all that stuff. So without further ado, we'll get into the questions. So our first question today is, what year are you in college and what is your major?
I'm a freshman, so this is my second semester here, and I'm still undecided, but I'm definitely thinking something in the art category, just not really sure what yet, so still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, that's super cool. So tell us a little bit more about your business endeavor. What is it?
I have an art Instagram account, and it kind of just started as just something fun to do. Like, I like to paint and I like to do some artsy stuff, so I just started posting it as kind of just fun for me, and then kind of more and more people started to follow it, and then through there people have asked me to do commissions and stuff for them or tried to buy the stuff that I posted. So it wasn't really what I was anticipating to happen, but I'm glad that it has because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when did you first start thinking about starting this business or your Instagram account? Like, when did it first come into an idea?
I think I started it in like 2019, towards the end of there, maybe 2018.
Okay.
So I've had it for a few years now, and I kind of started thinking about making one for a while, but I was a little nervous about posting or whatever
Yeah.
I wanted. So I kind of held on to the idea for a while, but yeah, I've had it for a few years now. So I'm glad
Okay.
that I decided to.
Yes. Um, do you have an emotional connection with your business? And if you do, why do you have an emotional connection?
I just think it's just really exciting and really cool that people are interested in what I'm interested in and like things that I create. I just think that that's really awesome that like I'm able to create something and someone out there wants to hang it in their bedroom or do whatever. So I think that that's really special and
Yeah,
something that I'm really proud of.
definitely. Yeah. So what was your biggest obstacle while maybe creating your Instagram account or getting, I don't know, like what was your biggest obstacle while creating your business?
I would say finding time for everything. I haven't done
Yeah.
as many commissions now that I'm in college, but in high school, like my junior and senior year, I was doing a lot of them on top of being a three-sport athlete and then school. So definitely time because I want to put time into each piece and like do the best that I can. But I also want to give whoever is buying it like a quick turnaround so I'm not working on it for months at a time. So I would say definitely balancing that on the side as well as my main priorities like school and sports is definitely was and still is the biggest obstacle probably.
Yeah, for sure. And I know like I got bracelets from you and they were like Art by Ally. Was that like included in your Art by Ally site? Like was that part of your business or did it just kind of come like as an idea or what?
It wasn't really at first. I ordered this string off of Etsy that like I expected it to come in just like these little bundle things and they came in these huge like there was so much string there. So I was like I like making bracelets and stuff. So one summer I was kind of like, oh, I'll just make some, post on my like Instagram stories, see if anyone wants some. And that is definitely the most that I've sold is those bracelets. I've bet so many
Wow.
people, and those are time consuming too. So I would, yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of just started out like, I mean, maybe someone would want them, and it kind of exploded. So a lot of
Yeah, I
people now
actually forgot
bracelets.
about those.
I
Those,
have a
yeah,
lot too. So
that's awesome.
hmm
So who are some people you look up to? Maybe some artists or just family members? Who are some people who have inspired you along the way?
I've definitely gotten my artistic gene from my uncle, my mom's
Okay.
brother. So he's always up to some creative, artsy, something, whatever he's doing. So I think from a young age, that I kind of caught on to that and started
Yeah.
to develop that after him. So definitely my uncle, and then some artists. I really like Rachel Polk is her name. She does a lot of like mountain like landscapes and stuff. She's really cool. So I'd look check her out. And yeah, there's also an Instagram account called Bad Way Creative is her name, and she does a bunch of murals and stuff, and inspired me to paint a mural on my bedroom wall. That's another
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
So yeah, those
Nice.
two I really like them. Than my uncle. There's some.
Okay. That's awesome. So this is about entrepreneurship. The Nice Center, we're very involved with entrepreneurship. So maybe you've never even thought about this, but this question is, how are you involved with entrepreneurship? How do you think you're involved with, like, as with creating your art business? How do you think you're involved with entrepreneurship?
I wouldn't say that like my business is exactly that, like a business, like a full-time thing I do. Like it's just kind of like seeing what people like, seeing if anyone would be interested in anything. So I think just kind of it's definitely been a like a trial to see like pricing and stuff. I never know. I always feel bad. I don't want to ask too much, but then I have to remember like it's worth my time. Like my time is important and stuff. So I think definitely pricing and just figuring out that kind of the whole business side of things has definitely been interesting and learning about entrepreneurship. And then just, yeah, kind of just figuring out how like the customer client like interactions go and everything. So it's been
Yeah,
fun.
definitely. Do you want to, I've never asked you this before, but like, do you want to expand it maybe, or is it just kind of like a hobby and something fun you like to do?
I mean, I think it definitely started out as just like a hobby, something fun that I could do, but then like more I've gotten into it, the more I've realized
Mhm.
like it's like could be expanded and things like that would be my dream, I think, just doing something like
Yeah.
that. So maybe like owning a little shop or like having some kind of some way where art is still a big part of my life because I'm very
Yeah,
passionate about it. So that would
that'd be so cool.
that would be ideal. Yeah.
I'd definitely come. I'd definitely come
Oh, thank
and
you.
buy
Thank
some
you.
stuff. So the last question I have that's more serious is, what is important for aspiring entrepreneurs to know? Or maybe people who are artists like yourself and they want to start selling their art. What's some advice you'd give to them?
Number one, to just like be confident in your own work. Like if you're proud of it, that is like you should be proud of your stuff, and I think that that's a huge part of it when going on to trying to expand like client base or like pricing and everything. I think just like being proud and rooted in your own work is like the biggest thing that I've I faced because at the beginning I was like, oh, I don't think anyone would want to buy this. I don't really think anyone would be interested. And then once I posted stuff, I kind of saw that people really are, and that could definitely be the same for someone else. So I say just give it a shot, be confident in yourself, and it might take off. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now we're moving on to our more like kind of fun, playful side of this interview. We're moving into overrated or underrated. I give you a few topics and then you say if they're overrated or underrated and why. Um, so our first one is actually like my favorite drink ever. Bubblers, overrated or underrated?
I like just like the brand bubbler or like the
Yeah, like the ones that we would get in high school, like we'd have those
okay.
ones. Yeah, those.
I say they're underrated. I love them. I
I
if
do
they weren't so
too.
expensive, I would buy them like every day. I
Yeah.
love them. So I would say underrated.
Okay. Good. The next one is Chocos, overrated or underrated?
Oh, that's hard. Okay, I have Chocos and I have the toe strap ones. And I'm
Okay.
gonna say those are overrated
Okay.
because they hurt my toe. Like whenever I
Oh.
like walk in them, they're just like I feel like they're not that comfortable. But I have tried on like the non-toe strap ones, and I'd say those ones
Hmm.
are underrated. So it just kind of depends on the style. But I do
Okay.
like Chocos.
Yeah, I didn't know they had like non-toe strap ones.
Yeah,
That's
I'm probably gonna get a pair now because I kind
mm-hmm.
of like toe strap ones.
That's funny. The next one is the Apple MacBook, overrated or underrated?
I don't have a MacBook, so I
Mm-hmm.
can't, I guess, give um like the greatest advice on this. But I'm gonna say overrated because I love the computer that I have, and I think my
Okay.
looks at me funny whenever I have it because I don't have a MacBook. But so I'm gonna say overrated. But
What do you have?
I have an HP. I don't even know what like model
Okay.
it is, whatever. But I like it, so I
Yeah.
like how it's touchscreen. MacBooks aren't touchscreen, so
No.
that's the
Yep.
thing.
Exactly. I agree. The next one is Chipotle, overrated or underrated?
I'm gonna say overrated because I like Qdoba better than Chipotle, I think.
Me too.
So I'm going to say overrated. It's still very good. I still like
Yeah.
it, but I'm going to say overrated.
All right. Okay, so the next one is NDSU themed. The Bison Beanery, overrated or underrated?
Well, right now it's closed, and I'm sad about that. But
Wait, is it like closed, like just residents or like Bison
I
Beanery?
checked the other day. It said closed till April 30th. Bison Beanery.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's a
Okay.
bummer. But I'm gonna say underrated. I have gotten some good coffee there, which is necessary because I don't need to spend $5 at Starbucks every day. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna say underrated. I've gotten some good drinks there.
What's your favorite from there?
I usually get an iced caramel latte with like the cinnamon. I don't know if it's like the syrup or like flavoring in it, but it's super good.
Okay. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, the last one is butterflies, overrated or underrated?
I love butterflies. I mean, they are very popular. Like I've seen a bunch of like clothing and stuff with them on, or like butterfly tattoos. But I still love them, so I'm gonna say underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw they were kind of like a part of your Art by Allie thing. I was like, yeah, I feel like butterflies.
I do
Yeah.
love butterfly paintings.
That's awesome. Well, thank you today for joining us, Allie. It's been awesome talking to you and getting to know you and your art and your business. And we'll see you next time on Student Spotlight.
Thank you.